18 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. This is first and goal from about the 8. From the gun, here's Newton. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Greg Olsen from 8 yards out. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. Gano the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Screenplay, Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Mayfield now on second down. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Browns on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Derek Kindred there to get a hand on that one. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. A final shot before the break. Newton. Flushed out right. Now he's going to... And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On first down, Newton. And the tight end Olsen, right side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi getting in there from his defensive tackle spot to snow him under for a loss of 4. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Newton now to throw. He's going to loft one. Deep left. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Newton on 1st down. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jamie Collins in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Fourth down, and here's Graham Gano now in the field goal unit for the Panthers. And this one, a 41-yard attempt. And Gano is going to miss this one left. Oh, it's no good for Gano. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Mayfield now from the 50. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Past the 20. And that one results in 35 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Mayfield to throw it, and it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with the tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Mayfield. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, and you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. I don't think anyone got a finger on it. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Newton on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Newton. Throw left side complete. It's Bird. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On first down, it's Newton. Buying time to his left. Room to run inside the 40. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Back to throw, Newton. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Newton. His throw incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The Panthers on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Newton to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. The 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Newton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Newton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Now it's Newton. Flush to his right. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Throwing again is Newton. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Joe Schobert, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Newton on 3rd and goal. He can run for it, and touchdown, Carolina.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Gano now to add the extra point. Extra point try, good by Gano. And we're back now in Charlotte. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter play. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that three.
Well, no doubt those points or those missed points do loom large, but here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gano the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at about the 32.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield eluding the pressure right. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're doing.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. An 18-yard touchdown run. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2. Now Newton. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And now here's another interception. It's the Pro Bowler Kuechly that picks it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
That's going to be caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. DJ Moore, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. From the gun, here's Newton. They shakes him off. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And the return. This time, we'll go out to the 42-yard line.
Gun. Set. Black 80. Gun. Great.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Bird. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Larry Ogunjobi getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Newton. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds.
I like when birds come in. Sounds like I seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LED logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bet on bet. I got the demon on flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They step on the rock, don't matter. I'm a K-back. 400K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they staring, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jungle, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey. Man, Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I go to hotels when I step out. Yeah. Let's go crazy, man. With the wasteland. This what happens with the fake life and the apron.